Hi class, my name is Sarah Wilkins. Today we're talking a little bit about the prompt with the nephew and respiration and how we would kind of explain that to him. So when we're talking about respiration and how it's regulated, respiration is regulated both involuntarily and voluntarily. And this way of neural mechanism is kind of how it goes about that. So the involuntary control system of respiration is located in the medulla and the pontine centers, and these are within the brainstem. A system for voluntary control of respiration is going to be located in the cerebral cortex. A little bit more about the voluntary and involuntary mechanisms. The involuntary control, which allows humans to breathe without having to consciously include that in the time of sleep, all while other normal conditions are maintaining for daily life. So the voluntary control system on the other end is going to facilitate that respiration in the time of talking, singing, swimming, and things like holding our breath. This little bit of background knowledge is kind of going to set us up for a more explained answer. So in the case of breathing, which is voluntary, our breath can be held or it can be stopped in about 50 to 60 seconds for about that length of time. But after this time, the chemical drive is going to ignore this voluntary inhibition of respiration, and the person is going to have an uncontrollable urge to breathe, and ultimately breathing is going to just happen. So this is why it's pretty much impossible to commit suicide by holding your breath intentionally. It's just not going to happen. In the time of breath holding, the arterial PO2 is going to decrease and the arterial PCO2 is going to increase. This rises in the PCO2 and arterial blood is sensed by the chemoreceptors that will initiate ventilation involuntarily. So our nephew's attempts to hold his breath to harm himself will not work in reality. He cannot hold it for very long and he will just kind of start to breathe automatically. Hope this helps. Thanks.